Welcome back. I'm going to make a salad now. So as you've seen, I got kale, basil, that's a third leaf of kale. This is some Chinese celery, onion chives, another piece of basil. I've been eating my Tiny Tim tomatoes with my eggs and toast in the morning, so I only have these few tomatoes to go with it. And some chocolate peppers. These are beets I grew last year and bottled. These shoots, we'll have to back up a few days for me to tell you about those. And what I couldn't produce myself, I have some walnut pieces here, some flakes of ham, and some cheese. They are really sweet when they're ripe. Now, with respect to these, like I said, we'll have to back up a few days. Today, April the 14th, I'm going to start a bottle of sprouts using rutabaga seeds. This what I have here, you can see pretty well through it, is the screen. It was an old splatter screen from a, you put it on your frying pan to keep the oil splatter down. So I took it out of the ring. It's broken in several places. See, it's got broken there to the hole here. I already cut out two, but I'm going to show you how I did it here now. Lay the lid part out of the ring on there. And just take a little Sharpie and mark around it. This is an aluminum style one, so I'm thinking it probably won't rust. And it's so thin that I can actually cut it with scissors. So there I have my one little piece. Which fits nicely in your ring that goes on your bottle. There it is. Now, you remember these? So out of 6 rutabaga that I reset, I got this container right full of rutabaga seed. So that's what I grew last year. And what I'm going to do is put 1 tablespoon of rutabaga seed in here. This is a half a tablespoon scoop. Now you might want to experiment with this because the amount of seed that you put in here really depends on how big you want your sprouts to grow. If you put a lot of seed in there, you might get just little sprouts just started. You put in fewer seeds and you can let them grow bigger before they fill out the jar. And with this type of lid on there, then I can just take the jug, oops, not too fast though, and pour water right through it, you see? Now I have to let that sit for 8 hours and then I'll strain it out and I'll show you then. So they've been soaking all day. I'll just drain them out now. And I'll give them another rinse. And I'll put them the screen side down in that container. So just like that. I'll lay them there on the table. Some people, a lot of people in fact, will say put them in a cool dark place and then of course you still rinse them every day. But then there's the memory issue. If I put them somewhere where I can't see them, I'll forget them tomorrow. So putting them here on the table, as soon as I come down in the morning I'll see them and say, oh yeah, I have to rinse them. Before I go to bed at night I'll see them and rinse them once again. Well, it's morning. I'll take my seeds. Rinse them again. Don't see any sprouting yet. I didn't expect to. Put them back on the table. It's bedtime, so I'll rinse these again now. Just checking for sprouts. Good night. This morning you can see the Seeds starting to sprout. Almost full. One thing about this little screen like this, as you can see, the roots try to grow out through. So you'll get that when you're doing your sprouts. And there's the ones that are stuck on the lid because of its roots. Just have to scrape those off afterwards. And that's the bottle full. Like I said, we put in fewer seeds so that I can let the sprouts grow a little bigger. If I just wanted little tiny seeds, little tiny sprouts, I could have put in more seed. One of the reasons why I'm doing this, you can see all the seed shucks around here. So I'll shake some of the seed shucks out. I don't really like the seed shucks, so you won't get them all out though. There'll still be some in among your sprouts. There you go. Beautiful looking salad for lunch. That was rutabaga seed. But turnip seed is just as easy to grow as rutabaga. Radish, you just basically have to leave them in the ground and they will go to seed in the 1 year. Cabbage, you noticed last year if you watched the video of all the seed stock, and I was too late to actually collect the seeds. But once again, you either put something over your cabbage so that it overwinters, or you'll have to store it root and all in like your root cellar or something and replant it in the spring. All the cole crops, because you can get broccoli to go to seed fairly easy. I tried with beets, but beets are too slow to germinate. And there should be others. I will let you know as I figure them out. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and I'll see you in the next video.